American history, and as the month of February comes to a close, we want to highlight the voices that celebrate and honor the Black experience.
So here with a list of must-read recommendations is Dominic from Book and Bottle. It's good to have you back.
Thank you so much for having me. Always an honor to talk about this.
We always get some very good recommendations from you, so we are looking forward to it. Let's kick it off. What do you have for us?
All right, a classic in my opinion. So I'm not sure if anyone saw Sinners, the movie that came out last year.
I did see it.
Really centralizes blues music and the Black American experience. Angela Davis, formerly of the Black Panther Party, incredible professor of American history, wrote this incredible book in which she looks at blues music not as this like pop music, but as this archaeological dig into the human experience and why it was so important. They were rock icons before rock even was a thing.
Yeah.
And the way she approaches this is just fascinating reading. So it's not dry, it's lyrical, it's propulsive, it's gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, when I saw that movie, Sinners, what I liked most about the movie was that part.
Yeah.
I didn't know if about all the other stuff.
The vampire's not your thing.
The vampire's not my thing, but the blues music, I was like, I wish the movie was just about that. So maybe I'll get that in this book.
Absolutely, absolutely. Angela Davis's voice is one not to miss.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Very cool. Okay.
Moving on, a new book, but about a literary titan, On Morrison by Namwali Serpell. I'm reading this right now. For anyone who thought that Morrison was not for them, I want you to revisit her in a big way. She is a literary giant, regardless of race, creed, and who she was as a woman. This talks about how she really gave us American letters and reformed the novel in a way that nobody had ever done before. And she even talks in this book about Morrison's difficulty. People say reading Morrison was difficult, almost as admonishing her ability. And here, and I as a bookseller who's trying to get people to read more novels, the difficulty is the way. Like sitting there and extending your ability to concentrate on something in a text and not just have it hand delivered to you is such a beautiful thing that only us humans can really do as we experience art. So I'm really loving this novel, this essay collection right now. And ceremoniously, Penguin Random House also released several of Toni Morrison's new old books, but with these beautiful new covers.
Yeah, they are beautiful. Pretty.
So if you haven't read Beloved, Song of Solomon, or Bluest Eye, like now is the time because her novels are evergreen in American history.
I love the way you describe that, of like the difficulty is the thing, like do that, because I think we do read books sometimes and you're like, it's just so difficult to get through, or you know, but that's the point. I love that.
That's how we grow.
Whenever you feel that and you're like, I don't know if this is for me right now, sit 5 minutes longer.
Yeah.
Like understand, like it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Even the writer said that she had to read Beloved 3 times before she was able to contextually get everything that is in that rich novel.
Yeah.
But it's like a really rich cake.
Right.
You don't eat it all in one bite.
Right. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be easy.
Absolutely.
Love that.
That's a good takeaway for today. We like
and
that.
last but not least, Black AF History by Michael Harriot. I won't say what the AF is about until you have a great nightlife show. But I'm loving this book right now. Me and my best friend Cal's are reading it. It really centralizes the Black American voice and experience in a way that is really beautiful, and it starts, surprisingly, somewhere in St. Petersburg.
This book does?
Interesting.
Yeah, I won't say anything else, but definitely pick up your copy because it centralizes Florida in a really fascinating way.
What a great time to read it, too.
Exactly, absolutely. So big fan of this. It's work, it's funny, it's odd, it's great. I love history books that make it real and feel real and make it feel relevant to what is happening right now, because history is not something that happened in the past, it happens to us.
Yeah. I know. And you have a whole setup at Book and Bottle,
Absolutely.
right? Yes.
Yeah. We have a big Black History Month display right up at the front. And honestly, it's always revolving. We're always making sure that Black writers and Black voices are in all of our displays in one way or another, whether it's small presses, Valentine's Day, however.
Yeah. And you also work with a local Black-owned bookstore.
Oh, yeah. So I just wanted to mention, I don't work with them, but I do love supporting them. Black English Books. They were opened by the late, great Councilwoman Gwendolyn Henderson, who is one of the sweetest people alive. And now it's ran by her daughter, who is also one of the sweetest people alive. So I just wanted to shout out them and support Black-owned businesses.
Yeah, go check it out right now and get some books.
Of course.
Also, you just mentioned that you're reading 2 books at the same time.
Oh, how do you do that?
You know.
Well, he's an expert.
It's like my job.
He's like, right now I'm reading this, and I'm also reading this. I was like,
I don't want to flex. I'm kind of reading like 5 books at the same time.
I know.
But but you know, everything's just too interesting.
Well, that's great.
Love that.
Blame my mom. Blame my mom. She taught me.
Well, she's amazing. Okay, so what's the website for Book and Bottle so we can find out more?
bookandbottlestpete.com.
Go check it out. Thank you for
Yes,
being
yes.
here
Thank
as
you.
always.
Always a pleasure,
so much great
guys.
stuff.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.